Last night, the New England Patriots got demolished by the New York Jets 24-3, sending in Drake Maye for the final quarter of the game, which leaves us asking after this performance, is it time to take Jacoby Brissett out and bring Drake Maye in?
Yes. That's my stance. I'm going to stick with it. I've always said I think at the end of the day, the best quarterback and best players all around should play. And I saw an interesting article, and basically what they said was this offense is catered towards Drake Maye, and what they're doing is they're basically letting Jacoby Brissett get beat out there. He's too slow. He isn't able to pick up the offense fast enough and read through his progressions, which is crazy to me in about his 8th year. So it's one of those things. You can tell it's a very spread. They want to be able to get the quarterback mobile, side to side, and Jacoby he doesn't step up, he doesn't sway, he just gets annihilated.
So you're saying that this is Drake Maye's offense. If they made it into an offense that could fit Jacoby Brissett, would you be okay with them staying with him, or do you just want him flat out on the bench now and bring in Drake?
I see this as a very vanilla offense. It's just something that until Drake Maye steps in, we're going to be scoring about 7 to 10 points a game, which is proven. I mean, I think most of our points have come in through Joey Sly field goals, which is pretty pathetic to watch.
Good for fantasy owners, though,
Yes.
Joey Sly. In my opinion, I'm going to go with I say we should keep Jacoby Brissett in for the rest of the season. And the only reason why I say that is there's two main things that I look at. One is our offensive line. Last night, I just saw too many times where the O-line was letting four come in to the quarterback and just taking those huge hits. I don't like seeing Jacoby take those hits. They're going to build a small little statue right next to Tom Brady for the heroic season he's having, because I don't think he'll be able to play a full season with the amount of trucks that he's taking. And from there, I'm just looking at it as if we bring in Drake Maye, all we're doing is just ruining his confidence, like how I've been seeing they've been doing it over in North Carolina with Bryce Young. And the other thing that I look at is just I think that the quarterback position, every other position, you can send a rookie in to go play, and they only have a few snaps that they have to worry about, a few plays that they have to read. Whereas the quarterback position, a lot of it to me is mental. So I like what I've been seeing with Jacoby helping Drake develop his skills. I don't think either of them are a finished product, but I think that Jacoby can mold Drake Maye into the product that we all will want. I do believe that Drake Maye is a good quarterback. I've watched him in this year's preseason. I just think that we should keep him on the sidelines for now until next season when we get him his offensive line that he's going to desperately need. I wouldn't be upset if they drafted all O-line next year.
Yeah, Will Campbell or Kelvin Banks from Texas, either of those two. Emory Jones out of LSU also. So
yeah,
it's a loaded class.
I just fully believe that this year isn't Drake Maye's year. Not to take away from his talent, just that this team has given up on him.
Mm-hmm. Now, this gets me to my next question. Do you send in Bazooka Joe Milton?
If Jacoby were to get hurt?
Yeah.
I mean, I would say yes, only because of the fact that
it gives him experience, game time experience that he's probably never going to get. I think he's a product that is probably never going to reach his full potential. So it's one of those things, if Maye gets hurt down the line, at least Joe Milton, he's probably not your future, but he'll get some real life playing time.
And even with that, if he does play like you're saying, and he does excel, maybe down the road you say, hey, we can trade him for something. We can give up a great quarterback like Joe Milton and send him anywhere we want, Miami, North Carolina, and the next thing you know, boom, we got a nice little pick for us.
Well, all right. I think that's all that we got today.
Other than that, yeah, I guess we're just going to have to enjoy what comes up this Sunday in football.
I think one matchup I'm looking forward to is the Texas versus Vikings. I think that could be a great matchup. We have Sam Darnold and C.J. Stroud going at it. Probably looking at it 2 years ago, we would have never been in this situation. But here we are. I think it's going to be a fun offensive battle. I think Justin Jefferson's a little shaky right now, so I don't know if he'll be in the game. But look for that. I think that's going to be a high-scoring, roughly 31-27 type game.
There you go. And then I'm going to be taking over in the Chiefs game a Patrick Mahomes touchdown. Now what that means is that he has to either catch it or rush it in himself, so he can't just pass it in. So I'm going to be taking
Bold.
yeah. No, exactly. Patrick Mahomes anytime touchdown.
Weird.